What do you really want from life? It might sound like a simple question, but if you sit down and ask yourself in a quiet space, what do I want from my life? Where do I want to be in 5 years from now? How do I want to live? What sort of car do I want to drive? Because so many people just don't know how they want to live in 5 years' time. Just go with the flow. If you're just going with the flow, you're going to get what the flow's giving you. So wouldn't you like to have an idea, an image in your mind of how you'd like to live in a year from now? Something that you're going to aim for, okay? Because if you're not going towards anywhere, you're never going to get to where you want to get to unless you know what that place that you're trying to get to looks like. When we leave school, you know, we have an idea that we want to get a job. What kind of a job? Okay, you have that image in your mind. You know, I want to be a mechanic, for example. And so you know, you go out, you find yourself a job, you become a mechanic, and you stay there because that's where your image of where you want to go stopped. You didn't think beyond that. It's quite sad because once you get your job, you don't. Well, I'm not saying you don't, but the majority of the people stay stuck. They'll be there for 10, 20 years until they're close to retiring, and then they'll start taking it easy, start backing off. Where are the dreams? Where are the dreams gone that they had when they were 10 years old, 20 years old? That dream of having a sports car. Oh, one day that'll happen. It won't happen unless you do something about it. These people that you see driving around in these flamboyant cars, nice cars, okay, they've done something to get there. They've had an image and they've gone for it. Do you think they just accepted what came to them? Or do you think they've had big visions? You walk past beautiful homes. And I used to ask myself the same question. I wonder what these people do. Tell you what they do. They think. They think about what they want. They didn't just land in that house. Okay, you might say, well, some people inherited it. Okay, that's fine. Happens. But majority of the people that have built massive wealth, they've had a thought. They've had a vision of where they're going. And they've started to begin to walk towards that vision. Okay, so it was attracted people they need, ideas, that expanded on. You know, you've got to really take control and ask yourself, what do I really want for my life? Are you happy with the way you are? Or is there something missing? Don't feel guilty if you want more money, because money is good. We need money to survive. We need money to grow. If you've got more money, you can do more good for other people. It's not about being greedy. So many people have limiting beliefs about, you know, you shouldn't talk about money. It's like talking about sex at the dinner table. You just don't do it, do you? And money, mind you, people probably talk about sex more than they do about money at the dinner table. So get comfortable around money. It's not bad to want money, okay? So if you're doing good with the money, it's even better. So think about where you're going, what you want, how you want to live. Are you happy being stuck the way you are? Would you like a bigger home? It doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, you could be 50, you could be 60, you could be 70. It's never too late. Okay, it's only late when you're gone and you're dead and buried. I had a client of mine who was only 17 years old, and his belief about him was, I'm too young to be in business. On the other hand, I had somebody that's 55 years old. Client comes along, I want to get into business, but I'm too old. So swap places, now tell each other that same story. Where's the truth in it? The truth is that you can actually have absolutely what you want. If you're in a job and you're sick and tired of it, but you still go to it every day and you're not doing anything about it, you've got a choice. You decided to be in that job that you're moaning about every day. The colleagues that you're working with, you decided to stay there. Now, if you want to decide, you want to change, go to work on it. Nothing's impossible. Only if you don't do anything about it, then it will become impossible because you'll be stuck where you are. If you dreamt about having a big business, okay, and you don't have the money, don't give up. The money will come. If you're in massive debt and you just can't see a way out, you can get out of debt. I did. I had over £40,000 worth of credit card debt, and each month I'm paying in money, more money than I'm actually making, and you're just paying off the interest. And you're no better off. So you know, I thought I'm no worse declaring bankruptcy to get rid of the debt, but I didn't, because I knew that my credit rating was worth far more to me than wiping off a bit of debt. So I built a strategy, got myself with some good people around me. I obviously follow Bob Proctor, and he's my mentor, and he's really showed me how to turn my life around. Okay, so you can do the same too. So just take 5 minutes to yourself today and ask yourself, what do I really want? And don't just leave it at that. I want you to go to work on finding out what you want. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was useful. Thank you.